Flash. We met Meryl yesterday. Yes, we've got a lady elf in our party now, and she's Welsh. If you can't tell by my amazing Welsh accent, she is Welsh, and she's glorious. I'm happy to have a lady elf in the party. What the heck were we doing? We've all got level ups, including my beautiful boy Fenris. Hello, hello, you jammy elf man. I think so. We're a bit conflicted about what we're doing party-wise right now. Because we did have one of our characters as main tank. But now, I kind of am all for a half-elven party. Because we've got 2 elves now. And then we've got Isabella, who I love. But the problem is we're just ending up with a bunch of roguelike characters. Which I don't know if is a good idea, but... Fenris, I might spec a bit more into being a bit tankier because we were just going for like 2-handed damage before. It says defense for all classes, but then the associated stat is crit, so I'm just like... I guess he could do with that too if he's using sword, so we'll give it to him anyway. There you go. And this boy probably needs some tankier abilities. Ooh, I'm starting to unlock some things on his friendship tree. If anyone wasn't here last stream, this is an entire tree dedicated to your friendship ranking with them. It's actually one for the highest friendship level with Fenris, and it gives you an ability, or achieving rivalry with them. And this happens for all of your companion characters. So even though you think, oh, rivalry 1, that must be a massive debuff to your character, this actually has a good advantage to it. Plus 10 crit damage if Fen hates us. So apparently there's advantages to your friends hating you, as it turns out. Fenris maintains an appearance of calm, but it is only a facade. Every wound he takes stirs at his deeply buried resentment, increasing his attack damage. Is this literally Fen goes full emo mode? Dank 90s emo music plays and Fen goes wild. He was emo already, but this is just a whole new level. I kind of want to take that just for memes. What is this one? While this mode is active, Fenris fades into a wraith-like state and becomes difficult to track on the battlefield. No, you're not a rogue, you're my emo rage boy. Have the veneer of calm. You can have that. I'll give you maybe some tanky stuff. Turn the blade is quite good. He's nearly at the end of this tree. Stamina regen. The thing that I'm always a little bit on the fence about with Dragon Age is there's so many things that are modes. So rather than just giving them loads of different abilities, especially for the melee characters, there's modes that they can go into. So like defensive mode, or in this mode they reflect all attacks or whatever. And I kind of like it when I'm actively controlling someone, but when it comes to assigning it to the AI, I'm not so trustworthy of it. And I don't know if it's actually useful, because most of the time if they're a tank, I just want them to be in a basic defensive mode. But there's so many other fancy variations in this game. Defense plus 10, so I might do that just because we're trying to make him a bit tankier, although I'm not sure. Oh, I was just going all cunning and dexterity. I don't even know if this is a legit build, but let's go. The point at which I'll respec and get more constitution is the point where I start dying, but so far I've survived and I'm a glass cannon, so let's do this. Yes, murder, 100% crit chance. Exploiting the weaknesses in my opponent's defenses, yes. Take that. And then Isabella, my dear Isabella, I've just been giving her, like, cunning and dexterity again because she's also a rogue. And this is where I'm kind of split because she's also a rogue and I don't want her to be exactly the same kind of rogue as me. So my thought was to spec her into something either a bit more melee focused, like she can take a bit more damage, be in the front lines, like a swashbuckler type thing, or to do like full sneaky Isabella. No one sees the Isabella coming. She is the knife in the night. Let's just do the same thing that we've done before. I've not really done willpower so far, but to be honest, no one's been struggling. So I'm wondering if I need to. There is a respec thing if I suddenly realize this is a really bad idea. Yeah, there are the sabotage rogues. So I have a miasmic flask, which is the AoE. But it would be really nice if Isabella also had some AoE. A master of concealment. If the rogue is obscured and stealthed at the same time, the rogue is able to take a single action, like making an attack or using an item whilst maintaining stealth. Wonder how much more damage she does from stealth as well. Enemies are far less likely to turn on the rogue, subtlety rogue. Oh, she's got Chameleon's breath though. Which is the smoke. And it also reduces the chance of enemies to hit us. So I'm thinking yes. Questionable decisions. And then we have Elf Lady, who is brand new, but she's got some blood magic as well. I was thinking of speccing her more into the darker magics, because the other character we have in the party, who's my sister, I put her all into like fire and ice magic and like very elemental stuff, so... Yes, get all the dark magic, my elven friend. Terrifying visions rend the enemy's mind, leaving the target stunned, yes. Yes, take that and upgrade it as well. So there's a lot of sort of CC in this tree as well. Taking someone out of combat who is particularly troublesome, which I've been finding recently I haven't got enough of that. So I'm gonna grab a few more points in that. And then if there's a big old nasty mage ghoul thing casting spells at me, we'll get rid of them. Not sure I want to put that many in right now. Oh, Death Cloud at level 12. I love Death Cloud. It is what it says on the tin, by the way. When you think of a cloud of death, that is exactly what you get with this ability. Primal. What was on the primal tree? Ah, actually, I'm going to give Chain Lightning for a bit more AoE. Magical bolts of lightning stab down into foes across the wide area of the battlefield. Sounds good. What's on her Dalish Pariah tree, though? Meryl has a unique knowledge of the Keeper lore and blood magic. While this mode is active, she sacrifices her own health to maintain a deeper pool of energy for casting spells. When Blood of the First is used, she can now cast Wounds of the Past, but cannot be healed by conventional spells or potions. Well, that seems rather dark. Health for mana. I don't know if she needs it. Meryl turns the land against her foes, inflicting damage against all nearby enemies as long as she sustains this spell. Nature damage. Damage over time. Seems pretty good. What's this one? Enemies around Meryl are drawn towards her by tendrils of raw nature magic. I like that. Anything that sounds like that, I'm like, oh, yes, please. I'll take it. I would have to go further into these to pick up these ones, but hell, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know Meryl very well yet, but we'll see how that goes for us. Mind Blast is always a good one. Knockback and a little bit of damage as well. I don't know whether it's worth her having a shield, because technically my tank should be tanking everything, but it doesn't always go that way. The caster's staff channels its base elemental power across the entire party, enchanting the weapons of allies to give them additional elemental damage. I mean... yes? What kind of staff is she using? But yes. She's got so many points, guys. So much to assign. Fireball is always my go-to. I feel like everyone deserves to have Fireball. It is beautiful. You may have Fireball. Enjoy. There is one that upgrades her damage with a flame staff, but what are you wearing, Meryl? Meryl. What are you wearing? I've got to check. She has a really shit twig staff, which is a nature damage staff. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just spec you more into nature damage stuff then. I feel like everybody deserves a Fireball, though. Is that your inner Kara speaking? Now look, Fireball, very efficient, works every time. Firebolt, even more useful because it doesn't flay your own friends alive in melee range. The really frustrating thing about playing any kind of sorcerer or wizard in D&D is that you rarely get a chance to use your big fuck off AoE spells because you normally have a tank and someone else who is some kind of melee damage next to the enemy that you want to fireball. So to be honest, I've hardly ever used Fireball because there were so many situations where it would have just flayed them. But I think it's level 6, which we were just reaching near the end of that campaign, where you get I forget the full name of it, but it's something like Arcane Focus or something like that, and it allows you to protect up to the spells level +1 or something amount of people who would have been in the AoE spell, and shield them so that if it's a spell where they would normally take half damage if they like flubbed the throw, then they take no damage at all. And I only realized this really close to the end of the campaign, that essentially it would have allowed me to cast Fireball whenever I want to and shield up to 4 people so they don't take any damage. But there you go. If you play a wizard in D&D, go and look at your feats because it's probably hiding there. And then you can cast all of your spells. The mage curses an enemy with an effect that turns the victim's own body into a weapon. It explodes, harming all other foes nearby. Well, I did say I wanted AoE. Let's do it. Sure. This can only work out. And I'm going to give her horror as well. So tactics-wise, I also need to put some gear on her because she's brand new. So she's just wearing her starting gear. Yeah, Walking Bomb I really love the idea of. And I needed more AoE as well, Church. So I think we're going to try that out and see how it goes. So they do have some presets. At the moment she's on Controller, which is, you know, sort of CC and trying to mitigate damage. And I think I'll leave her on that. Is she actually pre-set to cast her fireballs on this? Because enemy visible? Nearest visible fireball, probably not. Attack? Okay. I don't quite know how to set these yet. I think I'm going to have a fiddle with these off stream as well, but the basic ones have been serving me well enough for now. She will enjoy that, but we probably should put some better gear on her. Alright, have we got any stuff that isn't rubbish for you? Electricity damage, will that do? It's better than your current one, so enjoy. I do have a bunch of stuff back in the house in-game that was from the DLCs that I chucked in a chest because I just couldn't really use them. Yeah, go with a clustered fireball. If there's more than 2 of my allies within a step of each other, cast fireball in their face. We do have like a rating here, which I think, as far as I can gather, is the suitability for the particular character that you're on. So if I go here, for example, they change, I think. She says, yes, they do. We share a couple common stats, of course, because we're both rogues, but this should be one of the best things for her in there for me, I think. Health and defense, sure. You can have it. Fire damage, you can have it. Enjoy. And then in terms of that actual armor, that gets upgraded as characters progress. It hasn't happened to us, but chat was telling us that's how it works. Because I was thinking, should I get them a new chest plate or something? But apparently it doesn't work that way. Are you wearing any shoes? Or does she not wear shoes? Is that just not her thing?
Good to see you again, my dear.
Good to see you again, my dear. Hey, Adrian. I'm good, thanks. I'm loving Dragon Age. I'm loving it. It's just one of those games that I know if I didn't stop myself, I could just play for like 10 hours a day. Maybe we need to start doing afternoon streams so I can just stream all day long. Is there anything that's good for Isabella here, I was wondering? Defense, crit chance. This might be better. It's got more armor at least, but then the other thing has enchantment slots. So I don't really know. Apparently, it's good for her, so you can have it. Oh, that's not Isabella, it's me. Ignore me. I was wondering, why is there an armor slot for the chest on this character? Arms of the River Dane. I think that's what I had on before. It looks way cooler. The fashion is much cooler here. Oh yeah, actually there were good daggers. Hang on. Song of Sorrows was in there, and I wonder if that is better. Apparently not. Only 13. Just a fancy name after all. There was a longbow though, and I wonder if anybody wants that. But we're reasonably okay equipped to be wandering around, I think. Well, we had this thing going on where I loaded into the square after we met the lovely Meryl for the first time, and the elves, they're in some distress. Apparently, the law have come down here and are harassing them, so I definitely need to lend a hand. I'm always here for my people.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Oh no! Your son's an apostate? Really? I don't want to joke about this because she's obviously clearly upset. Can I help you, my fellow knife-eared friend?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help?
I still would.
An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
So they hunt down anyone who's a magic user because they're seen as dangerous and uncontrollable. And there are some people in my party who think with mages it's only a matter of time until they become a force of evil. But a few characters I have met have shown that you can control it and you can use it for good. The Chantry are not keen on it. Where's Fainriel now?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust.
Well, you bloody did.
He thinks he can live free of the Circle.
He can! There's a
But I'm
chance.
afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
What about we train him? I have a couple of mages. Are you Dalish? She must be because the tattoos.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant.
Oof.
I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
It did used to be a great disgrace in the real world too, having a half-elven child. But mostly on the other side of things, like Dragon Age, elves are oppressed and nobody likes the elves and they're seen as kind of filthy by the humans. But in the real world, it was all us elves being all, oh, pure elven blood must not be polluted by human mortal stain. And so a lot of half-elvish children were actually smuggled into the human world and grew up as full humans. So that's why some of you can do magic, because there must be some elvish blood way, way, way back in your family tree. But yeah, it's a grim problem. What actually happened?
Tell me the whole story.
Tell me your life story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
I guess he could be open to being possessed by demons and things, which I've seen happen a few times in this game so far, and it's not pretty. Tell me about the nightmares.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Well, where do I start then? With the Circle?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenrir might have saw him
I wonder if he cares about his child or if he was just like, ah, that's just the result of a good night with an elven lass, you know. I would hope that he does. Tell me about Vincento. Did you love him?
You and Fenrir's father are not married.
Was it a
Vincento
what is it,
had
just a
no
paid
desire
arrangement
for a
maybe?
wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him.
Some people just aren't built for family life. At least Fainreal has a mother who cares about him.
Agreed.
I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainreal wanted to meet him.
What's Thrask like?
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping
Some of them
minds.
can't control
There
it.
are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
Well, there you go. Well, I'll go right now. Don't hold your breath. I'm not looking for your beloved son. No, I'll go right now.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle.
It's true.
Everyone should.
Don't coddle this boy. If he is a mage, he's dangerous and belongs in the Circle.
Oh, I forgot he was against mages.
It
Shit.
has been a lonely time.
I was
for
starting
him.
to like him.
It's almost a
I think I
relief
can turn
to
him.
finally confront this openly.
He's been hurt too many times, that's why. Dalish Abola AF. Dalish elves, best elves. Although I was city elf in first playthrough. Well, where's he supposed to be then? There's a couple more of the rumors that have come up now with plot points, but Lowtown Market. Let's
Why
go
are
there.
you watching me like that?
Oh,
You have Valasleen. The same markings that the Dalish have.
Yours are not made of lyrium.
No, they're made of blood. Our blood. That's what Valasleen means. Blood writing.
oh,
It's a mark of adulthood.
Mine were carved into my flesh against my will, in a ritual I remember only for the agony it caused me.
I'm so sorry.
she's so sweet. She's so sweet, but also she does dark magic, so I'm a bit conflicted. I didn't mean to be taken over by demons, I swear. So it is this way. What is it with me and the I can fix them? It gets me every single time. I can fix him, he's a mass murderer, but I'm sure it was a mistake. I'm sure he's really soft and squishy underneath. It's exactly my type of fantasy guy that I always fall for, though, is though the big old strong mean one who I'm convinced has a soft squishy heart underneath all of that. So emo boy, currently stealing the heart over there. Oh, the dwarf I love, Varric is great so far too.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva, raising her lovely neck.
Oh, flattery will
I
get you
bring
somewhere.
only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Do you now? I'm actually looking for Fainreal.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
Wow. Subtle shade at her elf
Should have not
girlfriend.
ruined the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Make up for your neglect. Do the right thing. Just this once. I don't know what's gonna... I feel like maybe intimidation would work on him. He's not gonna care. He's not the kind of man who'll care about neglecting his family or his son. So, your silence will kill him. Don't pretend that you don't care.
Fine. Hold your tongue. It's on your head if Fainreal dies.
The boy is a mage of elven blood. Do you wonder I fear for him?
Well, that was helpful. Thank you. Thank you so much for the information. Still telling us to talk to Thrask now as well. Lowtown Market in the day. Gallows Courtyard. Ah. Let's go Gallows then. See if we can find any more information.
How do you do that?
Do what, kitten?
You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
You just strut. It's not something you practice.
How do I learn it then?
It
Confidence.
comes to you, usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar. Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry, and you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
It was very exciting, it was. I love how I think she's gonna look up to her. Kind of like a big sister, like, oh, she's so cool. She's so confident. I wish I could be like her. Hello, Thrask.
Are you the Templar who is pursuing the boy Fainrail?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Perhaps you know Ariane from when she was with the Dalish.
We don't all know each other. There are a lot of clans, you
It's a
know.
wee bit racist, isn't
Are
it?
you a friend of his?
You could say so. Tell me about
Have
him.
you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
I want to help him.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles.
Not all of us are.
If we do not find Fainrail soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter.
Of
and we
course
will
it
be
is.
hands-
It is always a Templar matter. Well... Tell me right now. I mean, intimidation never works on Templars. Ever. I could assist you, me being a loyal friend of the Templars and everything.
Perhaps I could aid your search.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fainrail went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
If we get a chance to help him, I'm definitely helping him. Even if it breaks the law. I just don't think it's right that mages are oppressed like this. Yes, some of them might be dangerous, but you get a heck of a lot more along the way if you help
Statues were
them.
meant to intimidate slaves. You see ones like them all over the Imperium.
Oh, he's got a quest for me. Hello.
This is yours,
Oh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I can't accurately
There you
express my
go.
gratitude, but thank you.
you're welcome. I forgot I even had that quest, so there you go. Solvitius.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend.
Another
to
quest.
Sol's shop. My name is Solivitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment.
Let me guess, bandits.
Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of
It's
help
always
to
bandits.
remedy that.
What do you need? What do you mean by remedy that?
Remedy that. Potions shop.
Ah,
You, my good man, are priceless.
such puns.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time.
Assuming there's a
It's
next
too
time.
dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
I'm just hearing the old style voice echo effect. You know, in older games when they wanted to sort of give the illusion that someone was in a building made of stone or somewhere really big, they just put this echo on it, and it just reminds me so much of that era of gaming. It reminds me so much of all the PS1 and PS2 games I used to play as well, and they all had that kind of echo, echo, echo sound effect on them. It's very realistic. I'm in. Sure.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Syrah.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Thank you. Only one thing on
Oh,
this left.
only one thing left. I already had some of the crap. What else do you need? What else? What else do we have? Pure Ironbark. The Dalish might know where to find it. Okay. I have been up there, but maybe someone sells it there too. Well, let's keep looking for the Wayward Son. Let's go to Lowtown. Why does someone who has philosophical differences with the Templars instantly sympathetic? Well, I think he was trying to say it delicately, Shoofed. He was delicately trying to say he's a traitor without being rude about it, but I don't see why he had any reason to be gentle about it. Spoons are also dangerous, so are table edges. Why don't Templars try to lock those up instead? All sharp objects, for elfin safety reasons, must be confiscated by the Templars. All of them. Oh, it's spooky here at night. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Samson.
What do you know?
Hello.
I was told my old friend
You
Thrash
seem a bit
was advising you
dodgy.
folks to seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now. There's not much I can do for you.
Are you Samson?
I'm looking for a retired Templar named
I'm
Samson.
guessing you are, because it literally
Retired.
says your name is Samson.
Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They
Yeah.
don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who got the dust.
Wow, wow, wow. What a life, what a life, what a life. You try to do the right thing and end up begging on the streets. Ugh. What a life. Yeah, Templars with giant spoon swords. Exactly. Because, you know, they can't use these dangerous weapons themselves. That would just be contradicting their own point. What do you mean?
The dust.
Lyrium.
Lyrium
and
dust.
all the dwarves' mine.
Yeah, they're all
Magic
addicted
in
to
its
it down
raw
here.
form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
So, you help mages, I've heard.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified.
They need training, though.
Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
I'm trying to remember all the stuff from the Circle in Origins as well. I remember about them, like, essentially just taking away the magic of mages who were seen as too powerful. So they'd be left without their magic and kind of like husks of what they once were. But there were some mages who still had powers, right? Like the Circle mages still had their powers. Was that just because a certain amount of people were deemed acceptable enough to control it? What's the deal with that? Do they end up taking away everyone's magic? Did Fainriel come to you then?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke though.
Yeah,
Not a
pretty much
silver on him.
lobotomized, yeah.
I helped one mage
With
leave
just
for
very
free,
calm
never
and
get paid
smooth
again.
voices.
I pointed him
The
to a ship
Tranquils,
captain
there you
I
go.
know,
I forgot the name
Rayner.
of
Sometimes he'll take on
the ones who'd
runaways.
had all their magic
Took
drained
another
from them as
apostate
well.
Last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Oh, great. Well, that figures.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Wonderful.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to Dockside.
All right, why didn't you do anything about it?
Might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars.
Just standing here,
Or
not
worse.
helping. Yeah, Tranquil is a bit of a controversial practice. But, like, in this situation where they're taking the young mages and the Chantry's taking them, like, they just get locked away? Or are they actually doing as they say and helping them to control their magic? Because that's what's going to make the biggest difference for me. If they are actually helping them and training them and there is a chance that they could become a mage who has complete control of their own powers, then maybe that's okay. But if it's just in a mind to, like, imprison them and then eventually make them devoid of all their magic, then no thanks. I'm good. Imagine going to a university and if you don't pass, you get lobotomized. Well, that would sure put some pressure on people. I think I would have studied a lot harder if I was going to be lobotomized. Yeah, that's real good. But then surely some people are just born with such great natural power that they struggle to control it. No matter how hard they try, they can't really control it. So essentially they can't win. The circles often seem more like a prison, less a place of study and practice. There did seem to be some good people at the circle in Origins, though. There was some of them who seemed like they were trying to do the right thing. But then again, I'm not sure I agree with the practice in general. Although I've seen the dangerous things that can happen when mages get out of control, so I'm in two minds about it. I'm in two minds. Wayward Sun is apparently here as well. That's for duty. Okay, so it is here still, at nighttime. Isn't that called student debt without the qualification? Ha ha ha, student debt! Oh, I know thee! I have the misfortune sometimes of looking at my student loans account, and then I just close the page really quickly and like, oh god. Like, I'm never paying back that debt. It's never happening. I'm hoping that I just, like, go over the maximum amount of time needed to pay it back, and then I never have to pay it back. They can have my brain instead. Yeah, if they want to take, like, just a small part of my brain in exchange for the student debt, that would be great. Love it. Love it. Not the lobotomizing, because that would probably make Twitch streams kind of boring. I would just sit here like, I'm a tranquil. At least that's all I remember of the tranquils in the first game. They talked very slowly. In a peaceful kind of way, but you could tell they were not happy about their existence. Oh, it's the other side of the docks. I'm going the wrong way. Whee! Tell them it's Dormus Batu's debt. I will direct them to that account. Seeing as they're making fat stacks from tricking people into thinking I'm selling nudes, yes, absolutely, they can pay my student debt. Although I don't think they've managed to get anyone yet, sadly. Otherwise, you know, we could work together. We could form a joint enterprise. This could be the future. I love all the loading screen art. So cool. Doors are dangerous in Dragon Age. As soon as you open a door... Combat! No? Combat! Here we go. There it is! And the terrifying music starts playing. Ba-ba-ba-bow. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, my gut is telling me that we should help this boy. And that with some gentle training, he could definitely master his powers. Because he's still so young. And he's just scared at the moment. And I think a mage who is scared is one of the most dangerous things. Ooh! Ooh! There's a trap here. We're doing okay with Fenris kind of trying to tank at the moment. See if I can grab anyone else. Let's get the archers back here. Boom. And stay down. Let me disarm that trap before you walk into it. There we go. And this one.
I don't like the looks of this.
I don't like the looks of this at all. At least they're all dead.
All set.
I get XP from disarming traps. I forgot about that. Nice to be rewarded. Okay. There's more goodies down here. Oh! Shizzlebots. My inventory's nearly full. I meant to go and clear up my inventory at the market before we went on with main quest, but oh well. It's fine. We'll just go back and make our riches afterwards. It's cool. Anyone wants to fight me now? Does anyone dare? No, they don't. At least they're giving me money. But that's why the Dragon Age choices are so good, because there are no right decisions. I'll probably decide that he should be free and go back to his mother, and then it will end up being that he explodes with magic and kills the entirety of the Elven quarter of town or something. And then it will feel like it was my fault, even though I was fighting in the name of freedom. Oh.
Anyone?
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
Get him! Oh, well, now she's going to explode.
You know nothing of magic.
Oh, shizzle. Is that the boy? Uh-oh. I might have to kill you after all. You're just an abomination now. And this is sadly what can happen to the mages. Ah! There we go. Come on. Are you okay over there? Do you need some dying? I can help you with that. There's still one guy in the very back of this room over here. Come out, you coward. I'll have you. Anyone else? Yeah, there is a 5-star, but we were checking the stats earlier, and it's not actually like a lot better. We were checking it for Isabella as well, and she's using double axes. It's a little bit better, but then, I'm not entirely sure whether to trust the 5-starness. It is 20 damage, and then it's 37 per second, so it is technically better. It's just the crit chance, because this has +6 crit chance and then +7 crit chance, and I don't know if that's worth more than the +3% attack speed, but then that also adds +35 attack. I'm at the stage where I'm not sure like which stats are worth it over other ones for me. Obviously crit chance is really important as a rogue, and dexterity and attack speed, but I'm not sure which of these daggers to replace if we were going to replace it, because these are both red steel. These were the DLC ones I picked from the chest, so I'm like, are you actually better? And also the Bear Art's Revenge one improves with level up. I don't know what that means. Like, how much does it improve with level up? How many stats? So I don't know. What do we think?
What was her name?
Captain Raynor's accounts. Father, I know the sacrifices you've made to conceal my secret, but I'm a child no longer. I cannot burden you my whole life, lest my secret destroy us both. I must live my own life as a woman, and as a mage. It is oddly freeing to write the words. Farewell, Father. I hope one day you make peace between what you have been taught and what you've seen. All of my love, Olivia. Can I take that to her father? Maybe it's not too late for him to forgive her. Danzig the Slaver in Darktown is the place to go now, though. The improved level up is pretty nice. It should surpass the static weapon stats in a few levels. So what exactly improves with the level up? Like, does it just add more of the stats it already has on it? Or is there a specific stat it increases? Because I haven't yet leveled up with it on to understand what's gonna change. Let's go Darktown. Oh. Hello? Dragon Age? Are you okay? It's not okay, guys. It's not okay. The game crashed. No. Oh. She's back. F5. It do be like that with slightly older games. They have a habit of having a funny moment. So F5 is the button to press. F5 is my favorite button. I think we're good. That was weird. Like, the entire window closed down and then just froze. It went really small for a second. It's back. Although we haven't had any amazing freezes and bugs like we had in Origins. We had some really funny bugs in Origins. People's faces swapping with each other and that kind of thing. Guards wearing like ladies' evening gowns, which was pretty hilarious. But there's some fan-made patches now for that too. Triple quick save. I never press F5 just once. This is a dangerous game. No, you press it at least 3 times. For luck. I'm scared of going up that staircase now, so we're going to go to the other one. I'm scared it's going to beat us out the game again. Did you think you were playing Origins, but you were actually watching Face Off? That was literally what it was like. Like, 1 second, like, it was some weird bug where every time you turn the camera, it would put a different texture on someone. So you'd turn the camera and it would be a woman's face, then you'd turn it again and it would be a guard, and then you'd turn it again and it would be like a horrifying monster creature. And that was in the days where essentially it was like the same face model, but the texture would just change for a different character. So it worked surprisingly well. It was a look. Definitely was a look. The damage should level up on level up. I don't recall if all the bonus stats also increase, but they may. We shall have a look. When I go and do my item selling, we'll see if it's worth it.
Are you talking to me?
You said you were sorry about the ritual I endured. Keep your sorrow.
I only meant...
You have all the freedom none of our kind enjoy, and you throw it away. On what?
Our people need to reclaim their heritage.
A heritage of defeat? To what end?
Would you truly turn your back on your own history? There's so much we don't know.
It's not my history. It's simply history.
Wow. Fenn's done with it. I say. Those two are going to be interesting together. Also, I really like how in 2 so far, seems like the conversations actually lead on from each other. In Origins, it did seem as if they were random, like a random conversation line between characters would come out. But here he's actually referencing a conversation they had just now, like it's in order, which is very cool. I think there were certain trigger points in Origins. So you would walk down a road and then they would say a set bit of text, but they didn't seem to all like lead on to each other. Hello. Ah, Danzig, you again.
Right, look here, boys.
I've seen you before, you bastards. Yeah, I've got a nice moustache though.
Will pay for 'em.
Fenris. Oh, shit. Wait, can I just let him go loose? Because, you know, he's a slaver. Let him go loose. Go on, Fen. Fuck him up. I'm just here to talk. Pay for me? Yeah, no. Fen. Eat their faces.
Make him talk.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, choke me, daddy.
Andraste's great flaming ass. How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave. A smuggler.
Why did the guards do nothing, by the way? They just stood there.
Won't be by to finish the
Why
deal
does he
today.
bother having guards?
Now, can I go?
Why have we not been killed yet? No. Ooh. I mean... I don't like me slavers. I like me a fight, though. Do they deserve to die, chat? What do we think? There will be consequences, of course. I don't know, like, what his links are in the city. Obviously, usually they're quite rich if they're involved in any of this shady business, but they might have some connections higher up and get us into trouble, but should we spare them? Should we let them live and suffer? Should we make their lives a living hell instead? Murder or no murder? Always a difficult decision. His guards aren't paid enough to step in between him and the magical elf who can reach through their torsos. Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna get paid £2.50. I'm not doing that. £2.50 for the whole day. Well, thing is, it's one of those things where, yes, he's a horrible person, but if I kill him, there'll just be someone else who replaces him, who might be even worse than he is. So at least we've got him currently in charge, and he's terrified of us. So we can manipulate him, we can try and make things better through him by intimidating him. Whereas if he's dead, it's just gonna be another one. There's 1,000 people just like him waiting to line their pockets with others suffering. So I'm gonna let him live, and he will stay terrified of me and Fen.
I don't kill in cold blood. Not even a slimy toad.
You're not worth my time.
Ugh. Thank you. Thank you. You can have first pick of my slave. Maybe I'd better just leave.
Don't mention the slaves again or you're a toast, buddy. Fenris is not happy with me. Fenris rivalry +10. Fen did not like that. Fen will remember this. Yes, he will. And just, you know, if he can be useful to us, Fen, if I could just explain to Fen
We should move on.
what I meant by that, I think he'd agree with me. He's experienced it. There's tons of people with loose morals who enjoy causing suffering. If I kill him, there might be a worse one that comes up. So... Wounded Coast. Let's go. Fenris has to be my favorite character in this series. Edgy elf, basically a mage warrior hybrid, and can stick his hand through people. What's not to love? Well, see, I love him. And I loved him to start with, but then he started being a bit funny about mages. But I think he has a very good reason to be, because of, you know, the magical lyrium etched into his skin. He's understandably not trusting of mages. There is, I think we can change him, guys. I think we can fix him. We can turn him around.
We should move on.
We should.
We should move on.
We really should.
We should move on.
You don't say.
We should move on.
Really? No, I think we should loiter here for a bit longer then. Woo! Oh, not the spiders again. Why is it always spiders? Uh-oh. Looks like we found not who we're looking for, but... You guys coming? Do I have to kill all of them by myself? There we go.
The danger is past. Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore.
Shocking behavior.
You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
I was attacked, I responded, and I really enjoy wearing blood as makeup on my face. It looks really good on me. What are you talking about?
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Qunari. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
Gunpowder.
I felt it sting. Their ships fire thunder.
They offered this to you? I don't think it's magic.
I
think it's just gunpowder.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Tal-Vashoth, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well.
They don't do talking.
But made me think.
From what I know.
Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Tal-Vashoth.
The Tal-Vashoth. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Dwarves don't have explosives? In other universes in fantasy, you have tons of explosives.
Your people must have something like that already.
And you craftsmen.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous.
Lyrium is hard to come by as well.
The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
Well, it sounds a little bit shady. I don't know if I want to help him. I don't know if these people really deserve to die. But money. Also money. Your plan seems a little weak.
Sounds like you've made a bargain you can't keep.
No one has vision anymore. All right, I'll go sweet-talk a giant by myself. Ugh, I hate being cod level with those oxmen. Makes me wish I was stone blind. If you happen to find yourself along the Wounded Coast collecting Tal-Vashoth heads, well, I'll be all smiles in their compound.
Well, if they attack me first, then I might have to. I may have no choice. Self-defense is fine. Embrium. Flowers of the orchid family. Well, there's one for Law Whisper. Also, this music just popped off. What's this chanting? Ha ha! Epic! Ha! I love me some whispered husky chanting in my soundtracks. Really adds to the elf's kiss to the soundtrack. Who wants me? Or did I just accidentally take out my swords? No, we're good. We're good. Lurking while at lurk. Ah, the old work and lurk. Hopefully, I can make your day of human toil go fast. I leave to distract everyone from the work they're supposed to be doing. Cave on the Wounded Coast. I mean, this is a cave on the Wounded Coast. Can I actually go in there? No, I can't. Interesting. Is it actually in this area then? Let me... Yeah, it's here. I think it's just on a separate map out from here.
Do you have a parrot, Isabella?
A parrot?
I want a parrot.
Oh, I've never heard a Welsh
What
person say
about a peg
parrot
leg?
before.
Do you have one of those?
Peg leg!
You can see that I don't, dear.
Eye patch?
I'm disappointing you
What a very good
terribly,
pirate
aren't
are
I?
you?
And no hook for a hand either.
Seems that Varric's pirate stories are awfully accurate.
He knows,
It's
kitten. He
true.
likes them better that way.
No pirate? No a parrot? Absolutely shocking. You are no Captain Hook, are you? Glitter dust. Powdered rock found along the Wounded Coast. Immediately popular among wealthy ladies who crushed it and applied the powder to their faces. The added brightness and luster to the skin, however, soon paled in comparison to the developing rash and coughing fits. So it's like the kind of poison that women used to put on their faces in the Elizabethan era. Just all that white powder with lead in it that was slowly poisoning them. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. Well, they attacked me first. I didn't want to kill them, but yeah, I think these were the people he wanted to contract me to kill. Oh well. Self-defense, it's allowed. It's not illegal if they killed me first. Yeah, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I don't trust the dwarves with any very powerful technology. Especially considering the whole golem incident in Origins. I decided to destroy the golems because I knew that some people would use it for evil. And you have that whole section of all the politics in the Dwarven lands, and some of them are really not up to any good, and the Dwarven caste system is so corrupt. I just decided it's not in good hands if we give it to the dwarves. This music. Soundtrack in this game is so good. Uh-oh.
Here we go again.
Is it the dwarf up there? Is he trying to negotiate? Good luck with that, mate. Good luck. I'll pick up the loot from your corpse later.
No further, human. Tal-Vashoth control these passages.
My.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan, not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind.
Hello.
If you are as skilled as you
Would
look,
you like to
it
join
would
my
please me
party?
if you killed them.
Are you a traitor then? Why are you warning us? This makes no
You
sense.
have turned your back on your kin.
Yes, for a second time. I did not like my role, so I left the cube. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Tal-Vashoth to warn their victims.
How nice of you.
You are no victim, so now...
We're already
I will
upstanding, aren't we? I don't really believe you. Why would you betray your own people?
What's the trick, Tal-Vashoth?
The path ahead is thick with my kind. They revel in chaos, and will give you the battle you appear to want.
I know, upgraded Canary. I'm like, whoa, is this what they were supposed to look like? Is this what Sten was supposed to look like in Origins?
Decided to warn you.
So much more detail in the models. Also, we keep meeting characters that we've met before, and I don't recognize them at all because the model was so much lower in quality in Origins. And then I see the name and I'm like, oh, wait, is that... Oh, okay, I get it. He looks so different. Off he went. I was wondering if he was potential companion material, you know, because if he's turned against his kind, usually that's the only way to get someone in our party who is like that. So we'll see. Woo! Woo! Rogue! Why hello there, Rogue. What a fine way to say hello, by gifting a soul. We have Squall coming back into the Wisps for 4 months of immortality. Thank you for offering up that soul. It is safe with me unless I get wrecked by all these Qunari, which I might. That might happen. But hello. How the heck are you doing? Not so tough, are we? No, not much of a challenge. I can see more up there, though. Don't really want to be mercilessly slaughtering people, but I did have to come here for a quest anyway. And they are bandits and murderers. Question is, they forced to be because they're oppressed by the humans in the region. It might be. Oh well. That's enough. Oh, my crits. Oh, juicy. I've been poisoned. Ah! I've been poisoned. It was a conspiracy to kill my new elven girlfriend. Filthy Qunari's always out to get me. She's dead. It's the first time she's died in combat. Oh, sad times. I had the strangest dream that I died, you know. I was face down on the floor. And now I've got a bloody great big ache in the back of my ass. You're injured. I will have to find out how to heal you. Injury kit. There we go. And I forget how you actually use this. I think you have to drag it onto the bar. There we go. So it's not quite like in Origins where you just kind of click things through inventory. I have the curse of a full inventory at the moment too, which is my favorite. Love me a full inventory. Tam Kas Eva. You look very bad. I do not think I would use you anyway, so this is fine. Where the heck are these mage folk? Are they down here? This area is massive. I don't have to use as much poultice in this game. Dragon Age Origins, poultice, poultice, poultice. It's the only way to stay alive. More poultice. Sten still doesn't have horns lore-wise. Qunari without horns are considered special. Special in a good way, or like outcasts, because I know some kind of more tribal creatures in games sometimes, you know, if you're not shown to be strong, then you're like the weakest of the herd and you must be culled kind of thing. And sometimes horns and teeth and like birthmarks and things are seen to be strong markings. Special in a good way. Okay. I don't know much about the Qunari because I wanted to get to know Sten in Origins and he just wasn't having it. We gave him all the gifts to get him to the highest friendship level, and still I was stuck in a conversation loop where he'd be like, migration. And I would ask him, you know, tell me about your family, tell me about your homelands, and he would be like, I do not wish to speak of it. It's like, we're really good friends now, you're supposed to talk to me. But no, me and Sten never kicked it off, unfortunately. Sad times. Shizzy! Hello, Shizzy, welcome on in. Where do you hail from? Do you mayhaps hail from the land of YouTube? Because I did play Origins over on YouTube, and weirdly those videos popped off really recently. It was our original streams that we did a few years ago, but they popped off, and then we had some new people coming on in. So I was like, well, we should play Dragon Age 2. It's well past time. But good to have you. Thanks for coming on over. Do you know whereabouts we are in the game right now, Shiz? I've been doing all the side quests, so we're still like in the main city. Spindleweed. Didn't I need that for something? I swear I needed that for something. We'll see. Have you ever read the Dragon Age novels? They are sitting still, Jawa. In my bookcase downstairs, I have all of them, and I have been meaning to read them for years. But yes, I have them, and yeah, I'm trying to find time to read them. We have book clubs, so we read a different book every month, and so I try and keep up with that. And then if I manage to finish my book club book early, then I'll have a little bit of something going on the side. But those books have sat there unloved for a while. And I was kind of wondering, you might know actually, but where do they fit in terms of the games and the lore story-wise? Do they happen pre-Origins? Or do they happen in between Origins and Dragon Age 2? Are they after Inquisition, some of them? Because I think I have all of them. I don't know the order of them, there's so many. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Don't want any range damage here. Thank you very much. I feel kind of mean because I'm not playing my other characters. It's a marked difference from Origins where I was constantly switching between, but it's just kind of working in this game. I can just play on my main character as if I'm playing an MMO or something, and the rest of my party just does their thing. I think with the exception sometimes of needing to move the tank or encourage the tank to taunt something, because sometimes they don't quite pick the mobs up, but Fen is doing an okay job. Good boy, Fen. Any other loot down here? I need some shinies. Shiny, shiny. Hey, Katrina! Oh, I've got a shiv. Watch out. I don't need a cracked wooden shield. I guess all this is vendor trash. I could be making money off this, but alas, I am the queen of the messy inventory. Oh, are they going to be in here? Hang on, hang on. Let me just check the cavern. Don't want to leave anything behind that might actually be useful. That is a crappy amulet that I don't need. I'd recommend reading Asunder and Masked Empire before playing Inquisition. No spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the order of them and try and read them in the canon order. Ooh! It's a secret little cave. Mushroom! Wahoo! Deep mushroom. The dwarves, they love the deep mushrooms. Don't think there's anything else though. Fenris is my boy. I like him so far. We were just saying I think he's my favourite because I always fall for the kind of guy with the dark backstory who seems like an asshole but is actually really soft and squishy underneath, and you just need to get to know him. And he cares deeply, although he might seem so cold and so rude. He actually cares too much about everyone.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Oh, great. Negotiation. Let's just talk. I don't need to step. I mean, someone could just shoot at him. Fen, can you do your reaching through his body thing? I wish I'd F5 now, so that I could go back if he dies. But it's kind of a bad idea to risk it when he has a sword to his throat, so I'm not negotiating with kidnappers and traitors, but even so, I probably shouldn't let him die because of my mistakes. Origins had an odd system where it was possible to skip certain tiers in your relationship, which would trigger companion quests and romantic options. If you give too much to a character too quickly, you could basically lock them up. I think that's why Sten never confided in you about his missing sword, which is why he couldn't return home. Yeah, like, all the YouTube comments, everyone's really mad at me. They're like, oh, why didn't you try and, like, get to know Sten? And I'm like, I tried, but he would never talk to me no matter what I did. I honestly think I bugged out the game so that we couldn't progress in friendship with Sten. We got to the max level friendship, but he wasn't opening up any conversation options. So, yeah, unfortunately, me and Sten never got to know each other. So I missed out on a lot of the Qunari lore in Origins. I wish there was another Fenris option. I'm gonna be daring, you know? Normally I'd negotiate. Normally I'd try and play the nice cop, but no. No, I don't need to step.
This is as close as I get.
Yeah! Yeah! No more nice elf, motherfuckers! Yeah! Damn, who gave me the right to feel this badass? Dragon Age, what the hell? I feel powerful. Fight me. Come with us, boy. Oh my god, there's so many of them. About those AoEs that we spec'd in, if you could maybe use them, that would be excellent. Thank you. They're really squishy though. And they're already dead. There's a mage back here somewhere though. Hello. You never quite got out of here, did you? It's good on you for still trying to stay alive, but it's not gonna last long. Oh.
You would have let him kill me.
No.
He had a sword at my throat and you just...
No, I'm a good shot.
Thank you.
I trusted myself.
What if you were wrong?
But I wasn't.
I'm never wrong.
Huh. That must be convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some
She
bad
does still
dreams
love
and
you.
Off to the Templars.
Maybe there's another way. Maybe I know someone who can train you?
I'm here to help you, Fainriel.
Why? You don't even know me.
My sister's a mage. Yeah, that's true. I think that would comfort him. And maybe she can teach you.
I've spent my whole life protecting my sister from exactly what you fear.
Is there any chance you'd help me reach the Dalish? That's where I was trying to go. See if they'd take me in. I'm as much Dalish as human.
Well... You're gonna need some pointy ears. I'm not sure we can disguise magic those. You better look the part if you're gonna walk into a Dalish camp. They weren't keen on me being there and I was there to help them. It would be a hard life, but it's better than not being able to be yourself, I guess. It is a hard life.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil. I'll risk being lonely.
Lonely but alive.
I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish. They've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
Stop being grumpy. What about your nightmares? I'm kind of concerned about those, to be honest.
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
Yeah, Fenris like, don't forget my dark backstory every 2 seconds. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. You're very edgy. It's very cool. I appreciate it. Well, I have friends in the Dalish. I met their clan mother. I don't know if that would be the right term, but I met her. Don't go to the circle. I wouldn't recommend it.
I know the Keeper. I'll make sure she takes you in.
Then she does not hate humans. Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I knew she could help me. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
I should probably go with you, because they might kill you.
We should tell the boy's mother what became of him.
You think he's gonna die out there? Fenris does not like this. Oh, Fen. Stop being such a wuss. Meryl likes this very much. I'm not surprised. Well, let's go find his mum, I guess. Tell her the bad news. But that means he'll never return home. It's better than knowing your son is in danger. Dalish aren't even keen on other Dalish. Yeah, they're very fussy about who they let be around. But, you know, we have Meryl, so maybe she can vouch for them.
Your son has taken refuge with the Dalish.
Oh.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom. As I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Thank you. Is it any good, or is it a piece of crap? We shall see. It's pretty crap. It's the same as what I currently have on. But thank you for your family heirloom. I don't know which one it was. I think it was the rune silver ring. Rune silverite ring. It's pretty okay. It says 5-star, so that should be worth replacing. It's same as Ever's Might. Yeah. But I do get bonus to disarm traps and lockpicking with Stolen Shadows. So maybe Isabella can wear it. Maybe that would be good for her. She's got a white ring on still. 4 mana and stamina. Yeah, let's replace that. There we go. F5. Well, well, well. Well, we helped her. We still got the Deep Roads expedition. The Tal Vashoth are attacking travelers on the Wounded Coast. It wants us to go back there and slaughter everyone, which I'm up for doing. I don't know if this is a quest I can ignore if I don't want to slaughter the Qunari. But from what I know of Sten as well, he did say most of his people are kind of mindless and violent. And not even he approves of all the tribes of Qunari, so maybe we're fine killing them. He might just give us some money. Some of these quests you're like, here's a letter from your dead relative, and they're just like, take the money. But Thrusk, of course, was in charge of hunting them down, so I don't know what he's going to think.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainreal. I can only
I don't know where he's gone.
Or slavers.
Where could he have gone? Oh, you can turn him in? That's so rude. Why would you help him and then be like, he's with the Dalish, by the way. Just so you know. No, I have a letter for you.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
Oh, what's his
My
daughter?
Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the
So you
face
can
of her
force other
feelings is
people's
what
children
destroyed
into
her.
the circle, but not
It
your
is
own.
why I urged Ariane
Hypocrite.
not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Pay me, or I will expose you. I mean, he regrets what he did. He feels guilt. And it was his own daughter. But I think he's weak. If I say that I'll expose him, he will pay me. So it's an easy way to get money. And I don't particularly like the Templars either. So yeah, you need to learn. If you can't do it to your own daughter, shouldn't do it to anyone else's son or daughter. Have some standards.
It would be unfortunate if the Templars learned you had lied about her. A few gold might prevent that.
A few?
Seems only fair.
You monster. Fine. Money is what you wish to avoid dragging my Olivia's name through the mud. You shall have it.
Okay.
Now be gone.
Thanks. Cheers. Nice doing business with you. 2 gold. Come on. A little bit more. Come on, grease my palms. Grease my palms. Come on. Cheapskate. I should take the bribery and then I should tell everyone anyway. That is the real way to play it. Be like, I won't tell anyone if you pay me. And then also get the benefits from telling everyone.
What am I, your servant? There's a letter for you.
Is it more side quests, Gamlen, you ass crack? Oh, it is. Proud scion of the Hawk family, I dare not contact you directly, but we have met before, and I know you to be a person of good character and unusual ability. Indulge me in a meeting outside the city, for I require your aid in a delicate task. As a token of good faith, I have enclosed a modest sum. There will be more waiting, if you can help. Please come as soon as you receive this. If you do not, the lives of many innocents may be on my hands. Sincerely, a friend. We have met, have we? Is it a trap? I don't know if I trust them. Free marches. Okay. I need to sell stuff first. And now I'm like, oh, do I take someone else different out for a spin? Like Aveline. Aveline's a good tank as well. But then I want Elf Boy here. And I also need Isabella, and I also need her, and then my party's full. But Varric, though. But Varric. Okay, Varric, you can come for this mission. I think having a different kind of range would be fun. You can come along. I think I need to sell some stuff though. Lowtown Market. Let's go there. It can't be a trap. It was clearly signed as a friend. Your friend, who is not at all a bandit or murderer. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Sending hugs. Have I played any of Inquisition? Well, technically once there was a free weekend. Like before I ever played Origins either. There was a free weekend for the game and I downloaded it and I played like 2 hours and then was like, I have no idea what the heck is going on. Maybe I should play some of the other Dragon Age games first. So technically I've played it, but I have no memory of what happened because none of it made any sense to me and I had no context. So there you go. I was just like, at that point, I hadn't really heard of Dragon Age really. And I saw it was free and I was like, I like elves and dragons and fantasy things. Why the heck not? Let's go. So there you are. I don't think I can do anything with these woven bracelets and empty bottles and pouches of pebbles and like I'm pretty sure. Can I just sell all of my? Yeah, that should clear up lots of slots. Uh-oh. Being attacked already. Oh, Varric, you're so popular with the monsters. They just can't stop coming for you. Oh shit, I'm playing as Fen. Yeah, do your thing, Fen. Oh, hang on, our dwarven friend has a level up. What's the caring, Varric? Let's see what you got. Well, he's roguey as well, so I was just giving him these stats. I'm guessing he needs a little bit of stamina as well at this point, so you can have some dex, you can have a little bit of cunning. There you go. Let's upgrade that precision so he has a greater chance of landing a critical hit, which I think would be good for him. Just all out damage. More AoEs if he can as well.
Mistress Hawk, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son Fainriel. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Who are you again? I saw you like 2 seconds ago, but I just want to ask you to embarrass you.
Do I know you?
Do I know you,
I am
piece
Sir
of shit?
Thrask of the
I don't
Templars.
actually think he's that bad. I'm just being
Have you already
mean.
forgotten the man that you are still blackmailing over his poor daughter's death?
It's more money, please.
Still,
Come
however
on.
despicably you
More.
treated me,
You only gave me 2
you were
gold
fair
before.
and
Pay
kind
up.
to the mage Fainriel, and I had no one else to ask.
Wow. I can already see the YouTube comments like, why are you being so mean to him? He's actually a really nice guy and he just couldn't bring himself to capture his daughter. And it's so funny, like in Mass Effect, because that full playthrough is up on YouTube as well. There's a couple of characters that I like meme being really mean to. And all of the comments are like, they're not actually that bad. I don't know why you're being so mean. They really don't get the meme. They're like, oh, if you only got to know her, particularly Ashley, because we talked about how Ashley is a spacist, and then like I just cottoned on to that and like memed about it every time I talked to her. And there were some people in the comments who were genuinely thinking like I actually hated Ashley, but it's great. It's great. Dwarf X Elf, is this a joke? I mean, he's a very different kind of dwarf. He's not like the others. He's not like the others. Ashley's so misunderstood, I know, right? Well, I feel like there's half of the community that absolutely hate her, and then half of the community who are like, okay, I get your point, but get to know her because she's not actually that bad, and she has a reason for acting the way that she does. And apparently, if she stays alive a bit longer, like, she actually turns out to be really nice. So, there you go. That time Ashley saved your life and you reacted rather harshly towards her. I'm just... She literally... Someone was about to kill me and she sniped them and I was like, I didn't ask you to do that, motherfucker. I mean, I'm supposed to be the captain here. I know you saved my life, but I would have died honorably at least. I didn't want them to have to be shot. So, I stand by it. Kaiden just stays annoying all the way through the 3 games. Kaiden, we described Kaiden as half whole grain bread. You know, like, you get it because you want to be healthy, but it's really boring. And it's not really good for you. It's not really bad for you either. And you don't enjoy the experience, but you're like, oh, it's alright, I guess. And that's Kaiden. He's perfectly okay. There's nothing really that good or really that bad about him, to be honest. But there you go. I quite liked him. He was quite sweet. He was quite sweet. Well, what's this about then?
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns. I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Surrender peacefully? There's a group of apostates? Hang on, how did they get here?
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately,
did they burn it down?
Journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
And what will the Templars do? Will they kill them all?
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sir Karras is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
So you're saying if we really want to save them, they should go peacefully. Otherwise they will just be killed. And what about Meredith?
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long.
No.
Meredith is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere. Though I dare say she has created as much dissent as obedience.
I don't know what to do, so haha, jokes.
If you've got this many mages escaping, you Templars aren't too good at your jobs.
These
mages
really
not.
Have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead.
Why can't they go with the Dalish too?
If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
I think I trust him. I think he's right about the potential for them all to just be slaughtered if they don't go peacefully. But also, why can't it be an option that they also go live with the Dalish and live peacefully and learn how to control their magic? I feel like there should be a way that we can save them. They're in a cave somewhere. Mushroom? Oh, I can't pick the mushroom. Sad times. I can't bring myself to be mean to any NPC, so it's nice to live it through streamers. I'm never, like, actually mean to anyone. I'm just mean. Especially if chat is mean to them, and then I cotton on to chat being mean, and we make a thing out of it. Other than that, I'm normally very lawful good. You can trust me. Where do you want me to go? They're around here somewhere. I don't know where this mysterious cave is. Probably up here. Unexplored area. Dalish can only have a certain number of mages, I believe. Oh, in terms of like their... Is it a cultural limit that they have? Like there can only be one main mage and then a group of trainees kind of thing. I will gather my party and venture forth. Although I will go back to exactly the same place. Again. Well, I do not know where they are. Is this the cave? Runaway's Cavern. Ah, there we go. Didn't have the quest marker. Something like that. So they can control it and they don't draw too much attention. Because, yeah, the Chantry pretty much leave them alone most of the time, don't they? that I suppose if the magic is getting out of check or the Dalish is seen as too powerful, then they might lead a raid on them. Oh, it was literally behind. Okay. I assumed they were down there somewhere because he was like, go find them. But no, they're just behind him. Okay, sure, fine. Make it really easy for me, why don't you, NPC? You coward, you were so close, you were footsteps away and you didn't come inside yourself. Loves this 3 rogue, 1 warrior party. I'm trying to give everyone their time in the sunshine. Most of the time I use Aveline, and then I have some kind of mage, and then I have Isabella. But poor old Fen hasn't been out much. I made him a little bit tankier, and we're surviving. I need to see if late game is going to be possible to have 3 rogues in the party. Like, if I can spec everybody differently enough that we're useful in different ways, or if it's just going to be, okay, we have 2 backstabbing rogues with a little bit of stealth. Because I'm a bit too similar to Isabella right now. Which makes me sad, because I like her quips, and I want her to be in the main party with us, but might not work mechanically.
Mages will always resort to the forbidden if they feel enough need.
Alright, edgy man. Enchanted staff. Surplus Dalish mages get sent off by themselves. One of the side characters from Inquisition was one such. Ah, I see. I don't know if they touched on that in Origins, or if it's just been too long since I played it. Die, fools! Yeah, oh god, I can't move. There we go. It's too quiet in here. Spooky. But I need all the loot, so I'm gonna get it. Hello, Skelebros. Uh-oh. I need to take out the ranged because they do a bunch of damage, but they're quite squishy. Let's get rid of those.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle.
Oh, you
I
want to
never
go?
wanted to get
Well,
involved in
that's
this.
okay then.
Not when he started making those things.
He? Your friend?
Who is he? Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool?
Typical excuse.
Ooh,
He
Fen.
slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
And now I wish that our new elvish friend was here. She'd have some interesting things to say about that. Tell me about Decimus. How do you know each other?
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There
Wouldn't
must
be
be a demon
surprised.
working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
I can help you.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic.
Filthy blood
The rest
magic.
of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
There you go. Those swords look like wings. They do. These are the DLC swords. So if you have the DLC and you go to your character's home, they'll just be in a chest and you can pick them up. They look very cool. They have like skeleton... I always thought they were skeleton hands, but maybe they are wings. Maybe they are wings. Me thinking morbidly as usual. Yeah, where did the blood come from if we're fighting skeletons? Need a fact check here, Dragon Age. Why am I covered in blood if I just slaughtered a bunch of bones? I just got deja vu, but it's because it's the same model as the last cave. It's literally just the same model. Hello. You must be Decimus. Alright, calm down, Gandalf.
The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they
He's
carry?
lost it.
If they challenge us, the Dead themselves will meet the call.
Oh no. Okay. Now I wish we had our little elven friend with us because we spec'd her into CC and she could deal with the mages. I'm just gonna go and stab the main guy. He deserves it. Not if he keeps teleporting though. Come on. Kill him really quick. He'll be the main problem. There. Easy. And now we just have a gazillion skeletons. There was one apostate who surrendered, I think. A couple of them. It's just like not even looking at the fight. Nice day, isn't it? Good weather. Dude, people are getting killed behind you. She's just chilling. I mean, I wish I could be so casual in the middle of a death fight. But okay.
You killed him. Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me, love. The only mage in Starkhaven who was willing to stand up to those Kirkwall bullies, and you murdered him.
Well, he started it. He started the combat. It wasn't me. So raise him from the dead. He was a blood mage. I'm sorry. I didn't have any other choice, to be fair.
He obviously meant a lot to you. He was our future. Until he came, we never thought to fight back. I told Decimus he was going too far, but he said it was the only way to protect us. To protect me.
Are we supposed to believe that you had no part in his actions?
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons.
Fen is so chatty. He's always chiming in.
We only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
Where do you want to go?
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live? I hear there are places outside the Free Marches where the Templars are not so vigilant.
How would I help you?
What do you ask of me? There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall.
No, he's a good man, I think.
Yes, let's murder a Templar.
I mean, he's mixed up in some stuff,
Will
but...
you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
I can convince him you're dead. I'm not actually gonna kill him. I can convince him you're dead. I'm happy to cover for you. You get away. Sure. Just give me someone's head or something. Something convincing.
Leave it to me. By the time I'm done, these Templars will swear that the sky is green. Your confidence almost makes me believe you. But I spent 2 weeks traveling with these Templars. They strike first and think after. They are far
Yeah, how am I gonna get paid if I kill the source of my blackmail
hope you
profits?
know what
I like
you're
your thinking, chat. Keep him alive, keep the gold flowing. I come back every day and I'm like, need some money for a drink at the bar. Need to buy some hookers. And then he'll pay for everything. That'd be great. Oh, hang on, is there loot? Let me sneak around. Free the mages. I believe in freeing the mages. But I do believe that a lot of the Templars aren't bad. Some of them, yes, but I think he's trying to do what he thinks is right, and he's not necessarily a bad person. He thinks he's protecting everyone. Oh, a dagger. Oh, it's a pretty okay dagger, actually. The things you find on dead people. They give the best loot. But I do believe in freeing the mages. I think they should have a choice about how they handle their magic. And maybe if the Chantry were freer about these things and actually helping educate people, there wouldn't be as many mages who went wild. Oh, speaking of wild, hello. Finish this!
You do get results, don't you?
I do. I love my daggers. Good old Varric. Hopefully no more skeletons. Don't attack me, Skelebros. Don't come for me. Yeah, they're scared of me now. Oh, damn it. I spoke too soon. I'm gonna go deal with the archers. Isabella just screaming, "I'll make you cry for your mother," and I'm like, "Yes, mommy. Step on me." I want to keep her in the party because she's just so cool, but she's also a rogue, and I don't know if it works.
Trying to tell me this boy is all that's left of the apostates?
I ran away when they began to use blood magic, sir.
They are not in the caverns, Sakaras. I have thoroughly explored.
Who is this?
He's kind of covering for us. Varric, this is your thing. What we get Varric to blub for us? He's good with the old charisma. Them chest hairs add like plus 50 charisma. Do your thing, me dwarven fellow. Short of stature, but silver of tongue.
Tell him who we are.
Yeah.
I'm astonished Sir Thrask didn't mention that Sir Hawk, Knight Lieutenant of the Order in Ferelden, was here at the Knight Commander's personal
Sir Hawk.
invitation.
Yes. Yes, I was just about to tell him.
We've completed our investigation of the mages in those caverns. There is no one left inside.
They killed each other. Their leader escaped. No, I don't think I want to do that because that just means they're going to search harder. They killed each other. They couldn't control their powers and it essentially formed one giant magey nuclear bomb. How terrible.
The apostates resorted to blood magic and ended up turning on each other.
Their leader fled the battlefield ahead of us. Bloody coward left his own people to die. I caught only a glimpse, but it looked like the back passages led out to the coast. I sent your men that way.
We can still catch up if we go around the caverns. That's the faster route.
Dodgy story.
Men, fan out. Search the shore. We will retrieve these corpses later. I will commend you to the Knight Commander, Sir Hawk.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, if it works.
I didn't think you could do it. Truly, you must be able to charm a miser out of his last coin.
It's Varric's
I did not
speciality.
think any of us would leave those caverns alive.
She came out straight away though. You would have thought she'd wait a few more seconds. Well, where will you go? Oh yeah, technically you're supposed to be dead.
If it makes you feel better, officially you were killed during escape.
I will do my best to seem cold and rotted then. Please, accept my staff as a reward.
Ooh.
It has the mark of Starkhaven on it. I dare not carry it.
I know
now.
an elf who might like
It
that.
should bring a good price.
Thanks.
Now, we must flee as far as we can before nightfall. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. Well, there we go. Everybody liked that. Oh, Fenris didn't. Classic. I was like, wow, a decision that everyone agreed with. And Fen's like, fuck the mages. Fuck them all. You grumpy old git, Fen. I thought I'd finally pleased you, senpai, but no. No, nothing's good enough for you, is it? If I killed them, he'd be very happy about it. Well, I think we saved the day. I don't really feel like I did, but we did. We saved the day. I think what leads us on to the next part of the main quest is going and doing the Deep Roads expedition. There are a couple of other side quests hanging around as well, though. Oh, Meryl has a companion quest too. I really want to do that. Get to know her a bit more. Oh, there's 2 Meryl quests. I say. I see. All in the alienage. Getting used to city elf life. Well, I can help her with that. I was a city elf. I'm gonna do a big save. What did we call this save? The power of the chest. No, power of the chest hair. Power of chest hair. There. It makes perfect sense. Makes absolutely perfect sense.